Hey guys, welcome to Trainsolo Soccer, a place for discussions, advice, concerns, questions regarding college soccer. I will be taking over. My name is Abby Carchio. I played collegiately at Division I school, Brown University, from 2016 to 2020. Recently graduated and headed overseas to play in a Champions League team in Lithuania. And in about a week, I'll be heading over to the first division in Iceland. So I've kind of been through the ringer in terms of club soccer to college soccer to professional soccer. So I just want to share some words of wisdom and struggles that I went through that hopefully you can avoid. So today our topic is going to be the dreaded fitness test. If you play Division I soccer, you will inevitably have a fitness test. Usually it takes place in preseason, and usually there's a lot of anxiety around it. I know as a player myself, I was the kind of kid that freaked out about a fitness test from the start of summer until it was over. At Brown, we had this track test that was very difficult, composed of 8 levels, running at a 6-minute pace. And I'm not I'm not the fastest person out there, so it was really, really difficult for me. But I think the hardest part was just mentally getting through it. So I wanted to take you through 3 little tips and tricks that I have for tackling your fitness test. So the first thing we have to talk about is training. If you do not train for your fitness test, you will not pass. There's just no way around it. If you have the beep test or like the track test, you do need to have some sort of fitness base to get you through the test. So I really advise start early with your training. If you have the whole summer, start at the beginning of the summer. Don't wait till 2 weeks before your test to trial and to try and push yourself, because it just won't work. So really train for your test, for your specific test. If you're doing the beep test, it's shorter sprints over a longer period of time. So do workouts that pertain to that test. I know what worked for me with my track test was just doing it twice a week. Just pushing yourself to the limit and improving every week until you can finally pass it. So the first one is train for your fitness test. Do not wait until last week before you have to perform the test. Tip 2 is all about the preparation. So the day leading up to your fitness test, the morning of your fitness test, and honestly the week leading up to your fitness test. Crucial periods for nutrition and hydration. You don't want to overhydrate. Freshman year, I drowned myself in water, and that was a big mistake of mine. So don't overhydrate, but really make sure you do have enough water in your system. And start that a week leading up to your fitness test. That way your body is used to it. Don't just chug a bunch of water the night before. It's not really going to do much for you. In terms of eating, a lot of people will try and tell you, oh, you have to eat X, Y, and Z to perform well on your fitness test. I really don't believe in that. I think everyone has their own needs when it comes to nutrition. So for me, I like to eat the same meal the night before a game or the night before the fitness test. For me, it's pasta, peas, and a little chicken on the side. But whatever works for you is what's going to work for you. So I advise when you're training throughout the summer, try out a few different meals. So the night before your fitness test, try X meal, try Y meal the next week. That way you know what really works for you. And I think what you eat before the test is super important. You don't want to be throwing up, but you don't want to be starving. You really should eat something. It'll give you that energy to get through the test. For me, it's usually 2 clementines and a Cliff Bar. I know Cliff Bars are super sugary, but it's something that works for me. So yeah, that's really my major advice for the week leading up, the day leading up, and then the morning of, is just to find what food works for you. You're fueling your body, so you're going to know that best. But you really should eat something before your fitness test. I've definitely done training sessions without eating, and when I tell you I was horrible, I was horrible. So please eat before and definitely hydrate the proper amount. Don't overhydrate, don't underhydrate. So tip 3, I think, is the most crucial tip I can give you. It helped me immensely over my 4 years kind of get over that fitness test hurdle, and that is your mental preparation. So I was someone that had uber anxiety about my fitness tests, even though I was super prepared, even though I'm eating the proper foods and whatnot. I just had this mental block. I literally stayed up for 24 hours the day before my fitness test because I was so inside my head thinking, what if I don't pass? Like, what if I fail this level? Something of that nature. So for me, what I found worked was visualization. So like I said, Brown's test had 8 levels. So this is a little crazy and you don't have to go to this extent, but what I did was every night before I ran the test or leading up to the test, I would visualize myself through those 8 levels. So I would visualize how my body's feeling during those levels, even if it's bad. It was just a mental preparation so that I was prepared on the day to know, okay, level 4, your legs are gonna be dead. But this is the type of positive self-talk I'm going to use during that level to get me into level 5. I visualize myself going around that final lap and pushing that final stretch. Your legs are numb, your bodies are numb, you feel like you're gonna throw up, but you see your teammates at the end of the line cheering you on. I visualized those things, so on the day, it was really familiar, and I honestly felt prepared for the crappy parts, and the really good parts, like passing. So yeah, visualization is very, very important and something that I truly advise you do, whatever your test is, just to give you that extra preparation. And it really does ease your anxiety, or it did for me. I know thinking about it at night at a specific time allowed me not to think about it the rest of the day. So yeah, definitely advise visualization. So I know that was a really quick synopsis of how to beat your fitness test, and they're really complex and I can't do that in a 10 5-minute video. But to recap, you really want to focus on your training. Be prepared. You need to train in order to pass your fitness test, unless you're just a superhuman. Second one, preparation. So focus on your hydration, focus on your nutrition, find what works for you. Third one, visualization. Do this weeks leading up to your fitness test. It allows you to ease that anxiety when you step up to the line. Go crush it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Trainsolo Soccer. Hope to see you next time.